Switch to Verizon Fios for America's fastest, most consistent, most reliable internet.
The Nets were trying to keep the holiday magic alive this evening as they traveled to Boston looking to beat the Celtics for their third straight victory. Brooklyn trailed by 3 late in the fourth quarter. Joe Johnson misses the leaner, but the ball is going to be knocked out to Allen Anderson, and he dials from downtown, rattles it home. We're all tied at 104. 33 seconds remaining. Jarrett Jack driving in for the pull-up jumper, and that gives the Nets a 2-point advantage. Jack led all scorers with 27 points. The Celtics, one final chance, 2 seconds on the clock. Gerald Wallace with a full court pass to Jared Sullinger, but his shot rims out, and that would have sent it to overtime. But the Nets hold on for a dramatic victory, 109-107 the final. The Nets now on a season-high 3-game winning streak. And the NBA has suspended Knicks forward Quincy Acy for 1 game as a result of yesterday's Christmas Day scuffle at Madison Square Garden. Things got ugly late in the fourth quarter. The Knicks hosted the Wizards, and Washington guard John Wall drove to the basket, gets fouled hard by Acy, but John would retaliate, and things would escalate from there. Now, it's unclear if Quincy threw a punch. He says he didn't. Meanwhile, John Wall was also fined $15,000 for his part in the brawl, so to speak. We'll call it a brawl, but it was really more of a fight between 2 players. The Knicks visit the Kings in Sacramento tomorrow night. And we are less than 1 week away from the first ever college football playoff. And today it was Rutgers football trying to win its first ever bowl game as a member of the Big Ten. Rutgers and North Carolina battling in the inaugural Quick Lane Bowl in Detroit. The Motor City was rocking, and so were the Scarlet Knights. First drive of the game, Gary Nova, the senior, finding Andre Patton. He goes 35 yards for the score. Rutgers would also dominate on the ground. Freshman Josh Hicks takes it in from 21 yards out. The Scarlet Knights were up 23-0 at the half. Hicks ended the game with 202 yards on the ground, and his fellow freshman Robert Martin also rushed for 100 yards. Rutgers wins 40-21 the final, a great victory for the Garden State. And it's the final week of the NFL regular season. The Jets finish on the road against the Dolphins, and the Giants will host the Eagles at MetLife Stadium, with New York trying to finish the year with 4 straight victories.
We want to go out and finish strong and kind of continue our progress that we've been making these last weeks and try to get a win versus a good team.
The Devils fired head coach Pete DeBoer this afternoon. General manager Lou Lamoriello announced the move on the final day of the NHL's holiday break. The Devils have lost 7 of their last 8 games. DeBoer guided them to the Stanley Cup final in 2012 during his first season with the team, but he has failed to get them back to the postseason since, and a replacement has not yet been named. So big news there in hockey. Great news for Rutgers, a bowl victory as a member of the Big Ten.
That is some news. All right, Harry, thanks so much. We'll be right back.